Good morning. Good morning. Good morning today. How are you now? It's really the morning time, and I'm trying to get my kids off to school, and they eating cereal. That don't make me a bad mother. I'm still a good mother. Don't question what I do. Good morning. Do you hear the birds are chirping, Timmy?
Mommy?
No? I'll clean that. Good morning. Good morning today.
No.
Here, Izzy, you need a nap.
No.
How are you? Wink, JoJo. How are you?
She doesn't know how we.
Look, y'all. Max went to the grocery store last night and he saw this box. He was like, Mommy, I've got to have this box of cereal. When it goes into the bowl and we pour milk on it, their eyes are going to pop up.
And their mouth.
And their mouth.
And their
Ooh, that's some angry cereal. And I said, no, Maximus.
And they have no feet.
That's not what it's going to do. Kids are so
Like
gullible.
that.
Yeah, they have no feet because they got to go in your tummy. Time to go, Max. Put your shoes on so we can go.
And no hands.
Yeah, I hope your cereal don't have hands. Otherwise, it's going to be called a bug inside. Back at the ranch, I dropped off the boys, and now I came back. I'm going to get these people dressed and ready for the day. Look at JoJo's hair, y'all. I was trying to braid her hair, and it wasn't working out, so I stopped. And I was like, forget that. Bun life. Ooh, what you got there?
Fruit.
Ooh, you say you got fruit?
Yeah.
Mmm, delicious. And Izzy says grapes. He's more specific about the details. Oh, what is that? One grape? Very good. Are those your grapes? Do you like grapes? They're delicious. Grapes, very good. What is that? Oh, you got one grape. One grape. Very good. Ooh, uh-oh. It fell, princess. I don't know. Where did it go? Uh-oh. If somebody steps on that grape, it's going to be a squishy grape. I think the 5-second rule is done. Oh, there it goes. Oop, and she ate it. Don't worry. Floor's clean. Okay, guys. You're awesome. Can I have one? Thank you.
Good up, Mommy.
Can I have one?
Here you go.
Thank you.
Huh?
Oh, thank you. JoJo's like, no more for you, Mommy. You see the lizard? Oh, wow. So, I finished beating my face. Now we're gonna go pick up some lunch. Hey, we're gonna go pick up some lunch. Oh, that's my kiss, boy. Get my kiss. I told y'all that's my baby. Y'all can't have none. Oh, give me my kiss. Mine. Oh, I got it. Y'all want some? Nah, mine. Ooh, ooh. That's my kiss. What? I got that. That's my kiss. You can't give my kiss. You can't give them out. No, mine. Okay, give them just one. Nope. Fooled you. Still my kisses. Oh man, that's my baby kisses. All mommy's kisses. One day you're gonna grow up and not want to kiss me at all. Mine. All right. Say hey, JoJo.
Hi.
Hi. We're gonna go grab some lunch and then we're gonna go pick up the boys, y'all. Whenever I'm having a really bad day, I put on a whole lot of makeup because it just makes me feel better about myself. We're gonna talk about this later. If we want to get the kids to sleep, maybe I'll go out tonight. I don't know. But we definitely got to talk about some things because y'all my best friends. People, let me tell you about my best friends. Why is her face so beat though? I mean, it's just beyond. Beyond. You know? Just beyond beat. I'm feeling it. This red lip is like, y'all always ask me what the lip is called. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all it's called Hookah Red. Hookah Red. I'm just kidding. I swear I gave you all I could. Even walked away empty-handed while you made out like the bandit. So what the hell else do you want from me? I gave you all my gifts. I've got nothing left to give. I just wanna be free. Oh, I just wanna be free. Can you do that for me? Eons later. Okay? Eons later. Look, that day was kind of a rough day for me. Actually, that whole week was kind of a rough day for me. I don't know why I can't talk. I can never talk lately. I don't know why. The twins are watching cartoons. I'm going to make this really fast while they're all like quiet and the boys are, doing their homework from after school. But I said, I don't want to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. Because otherwise, I'll just walk around looking real strange. And when I say I'm stressed out, y'all won't know what I mean. But actually, I'm not stressed out anymore. I just gave all of my I can't even say bad emotions, but emotions, that vulnerable emotion, over to the Lord. Like, seriously. So, as you saw in the title, I got an email from my lawyer informing me that we're going to go back to court because my husband, still my husband, Hal, was not happy with the final divorce decree, and the paperwork was stamped and approved and everything by the magistrate. It just had to go through one more pass by the judge, and I guess he had that legal right still up until that time to contest. Kind of like, you ever seen Chloe and Lamar? Like, they're basically divorced, and they're just waiting to get to that day where everything is final. And when whatever happened to Lamar, child, she halted the divorce and said, no, stop, just hold off. So it's kind of what happened, but just in a different scenario. I know it sounds really confusing. If you've never been through it before, you probably won't understand it unless you've been in a similar situation. But it is possible for it to happen. But I'm glad I have a lawyer. It's nothing that I did. Basically litigation or whatever, but I think I was just more perturbed because this person, he wants me to pay his legal fees. And I don't see how that's going to happen. I'm not going to say I don't see how that's going to happen, but when you're the person that wants the divorce, it's not really my issue. You know, if the other foot was around and I was the person who filed for divorce and I made him go through all these hula hoop loops and things, then yes, I could see someone saying that I need to pay his legal fees. But fortunately for me, I wasn't the one that filed. He was. I know this is, y'all, this is a lot. This is a lot. And when I talk to my lawyer, I'm like, but we're divorced still, right? And she's like, no, technically, he's your husband again. How? And I think that upset me the most, irritated me the most. Because I'm really to the point where I want to move on with my life. Which is why I wrote that song and I'm going to complete it. It's completed. And I'll have it up on my SoundCloud. I will leave the link for you guys for that song. Of course, I'll upload the full version to YouTube, you know. But yeah, I'm just like, I just want to move on with my life, you know. And there's nothing that's going to change. You know, you still owe child support. That's not going away. And you still child support that's not going away, and anything else that he wants to change, y'all. And I don't want to go into too much of, you know, what I'm getting or what I could potentially get, because that really doesn't matter. All those things that I could get or potentially get have to be like years and years from now, like upon his retirement or upon his death. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter right now at this moment. It only matters in the long run, you know, if God even allows me to to see long into the future those days. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't nobody want him to die or anything like that, you know, but if he does, his family will be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? And those are the things when it comes down to a divorce that are a little bit more difficult. I won't even say difficult, y'all. It's a lot of things that have to be checked off, marked off, who gets what, whatever, woo, woo, woo. But I not pretty much, y'all saw, I walked away from everything. I didn't leave with anything. You know, even when it comes down to the vehicle, I literally gave everything that I had that way. It was left that way, and it was for a reason, so that I can walk into another door and be blessed by whatever I was going to be blessed by, you know, instead of trying to hold on to things in the past or have these reminders or whatever, you know. So yeah, we're still married. Congratulations. No, I'm not divorced yet. I got to go back to court December 2nd. Actually, I don't have to be there because literally it has nothing to do with me. It's all litigation, legal stuff that goes over my head. And I don't really think it benefits me to talk about it because it's legal issues. So it doesn't really benefit me to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, you know, I don't need to talk about it, right? No, I don't. So, yeah, I was a little bit in my feelings. I should say I was in my feelings, but I'm better now. But like I say, I get to the point where I feel like, you know, I'm able to move on with my life. I was dating Bay and whatnot, and that's another thing. Like, what to do with that? Like, since I'm still legally married, you know, I don't know what to do with that. And I know this is my thing. What do you guys think about that? Continue dating or just halt and just say, we'll just pretend to be friends? But the way I feel about it is that knucklehead, Lord Voldemort, has been dating throughout, pretty much. I can't say throughout because I can't say definitely, but for the past 1, 2, 3.5 years, the latter end of our marriage, had been dating within our marriage. Okay, okay. So I feel very separate from him. The spiritual connection is gone. So I just don't think that I need to even feel bad if I am out here dating or whatnot, because it's just, it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe God does things for a reason. This process, I'm sure, is for a reason, and that's how I have to look at it. I feel like God does things for a reason. So in this process, I'm just ready to move on with my life, and I'm ready to have that final piece to say that it's done and over with. And maybe I need to stop waiting for that final piece to say it's done and over with, and just be like, it is done and over with, and I got to go back to court because this person wasn't happy with the end of the stick that they were dealt. But the way I feel is that even when you're not with somebody, if you're going through a divorce, if you were the breadwinner or whatever, just because you're no longer with them doesn't mean that you can abandon the responsibility of the family that you created. And I think, not I think, Izzy's just playing with his cars, y'all. That's what bothers me and bothered me the most in this whole ordeal. It wasn't the fact that, we went our separate ways. It's how people show you who they really are when their feelings change for you. And in this world, I feel like feelings mean nothing, but people are led by them so easily. Even though we're not together, he's still the father of my children, and I am still the mother of his children. And so I would never wish anything bad on him, any hardship on him. And I just don't know why he would want that for me. And that's the feeling, that's my personal feeling, that he would rather see me down and out than do better. And I've said this to him before. I feel like you would really rather see me be on welfare, if I didn't have to be. You would want to see me on it. You would want to see me just sad and miserable versus being happy when I wasn't the one to really break our marriage down. I didn't do that. I was just a good wife who trusted and believed in a person who I shouldn't have. And that's a lesson for me, to not put so much trust in a person and always have something for yourself, ladies. I was just somewhere today and talking to a lady and saying, a lot of times as wives, we forget about ourselves, like building credit. Especially if you're a stay-at-home mom and you don't have a job, how are you going to build your credit? You have to focus on finding ways to get some credit for yourself, and also be able to have something sustainable for yourself in the event that something happens. And not saying that it always has to end a divorce, but people get sick, people die. Hey girl, so in that situation. But yeah. And you know what? I know I'm going to get from some people who are going to be like, oh, she lied, so she really wasn't divorced and she was just as worse as him. No, no, no. All my papers have stamps, date, approvals, magistrates, all of that. But things do happen in a legal situation where people can go back and be like, I'm not happy with that, which undoes the process on technicality, not legalities, if that makes sense. But this is a really, really type of grown-up conversation that, kids may not be able to understand. So this is not a kid's conversation. So just know that when you do get a divorce, if you do get a divorce, God forbid if that does happen to you, I would not wish that on anybody. But it is not like I want a divorce and you go in and sign a paper and that's it. There's a lot of things that go on with it, and that's why it can be stressful for both parties. And lots of money shelled out, especially if there's lawyers involved. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, like I said, I think June 7th we went in and had our conversation, with the dissolution of the marriage. And I remember the magistrate saying, now it's going to take some time for you to actually get the paperwork. And I think I got my paperwork. my paperwork was stamped and dated for the 29th, somewhere around that time of August. And then a week or two ago, because this is how long I've been dealing with this process now, I got something from my lawyer saying a termination of the... I need to have my phone in front of me. Termination of agreement. I don't know, which basically like halted the agreement and stopped the full process. It's a lot, y'all. It was a lot for me to digest. And when my lawyer was like, so technically, y'all ain't divorced. So now he's your husband again. I was like, what? But, you know, she calmed me down. And actually, it's not a bad thing. I think I can think of several reasons why it's not a bad thing, but I'm not going to say why. Because I don't want to. But I'm not going to say why. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. Just kind of in limbo. I can't believe that he wants me to pay lawyer fees. How? Like, you want the person who's taking care of your kids 365 days to pay your lawyer fees. Don't you want to see me do good in life? Nah. Doesn't want to. Why would you want to take money out of your kids' mouths? I guess he forgets that they actually live with me and they're with me. But whatever. You know, I wish him the best. Honestly, I wish him the best. I wish him good health. That's pretty much it. But I'm ready to be done and over with the process. I'm ready to be done and over with the process and move on with my life. And this has been a very, very crazy year for me. And that's pretty much it. It's a lot. And I'm just going to go now. I'm going to go now. And I'll see you guys later. But that's what I've been dealing with, on top of a couple of other things that have nothing to do with, well, anyway, I'm just gonna go now. I tell you, I really have to keep my spirits up. I really do. I really do. I have to keep my spirits up, and I just have to like continually pray about things. Cause y'all, it isn't. I can't say it's the most. It could be worse, you know. It could be worse, but it's just not nice right now. But I'm unbothered at this moment. I think when I first found out, I was like, what? You know, I was a little bit bothered by it, more irritated, and just like, just want to move on. I think I've said that like 10 times. I'm going to say it one more time. I just want to move on. And I wish him the best, you know, but I just want to move on and I want to be done. And I think, you know, when you go through these situations, you have to be aware that you just can't say I'm done and then that's it. You can't just say I'm done and I don't have anything to do with you, when really, as a man and a wife, there are things that have to be split and have to be, you know, things have to go out different ways, you know. But I don't think those are the things that he thought about. I think he thought it was going to be easy, that you could just say, I don't want to be with you no more, and leave me alone. That's fine, but you still have responsibilities that you created because you chose to have children with me. And you hear them over there playing on the ground with the cars? These responsibilities have to be taken care of, and things have to be set in place so that these kids can go to college one day, or have things set up in their life. You know? So that they can be taken care of. Because fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. These kids gotta go to college, and not all 100% on my dime, you know. So anyway, this will be a continued topic. I'll come back, but today I'm just gonna end the vlog, and I love y'all. Thank you for supporting me and being here for me. And I'm calm today, and I just wanted to take time to not come on here and just spew out like venom and point fingers and or be crying off my mascara or whatever. Just come calm with a level head, and also be conscious of what I'm saying instead of calling him everything but a child of God, you know. But this is what I'm going through in my life, and that's it for now.